Hello my planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be doing my Plan With Me video for the first week of August. I wanted to go ahead and get this to you even though it's August 3rd. Probably won't be until the 4th until I get it uploaded. But anyway, what I wanted to do is show you what I decided I'm going to use for my inspiration this week. It's this Mambi kit that I got. It's a scrapbooking kit that came from Hobby Lobby, and it's funny because I'm like, hey, that's Stephanie. That's actually the owner of Mambi, and her sister and her mom. That's her mom, and I think this might be her other sister. So anyway, I thought that was funny because I actually know her. I met her before. So anyway, I really thought this was really cute. Specifically, I'm going to open this. Give me 1 second. I specifically liked it because of this sticker right here. This happy sticker. I just think that is so cute. I have not done a like happy theme, so I thought that would be kind of cute to do something with just, because that's kind of my word, obviously. So, and then I liked this sticker too because it's like a doily. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to use that and then kind of use the wood grains. And I have a bunch of journal cards, and I bought these photo layovers a couple weeks ago at Hobby Lobby. They were on sale for like, I don't know, like $1.25. So I went ahead and picked these up because I thought they were really cute. I don't know how I'm going to use them yet, but I've got a couple of different ones. And I've got some journal cards with like wood grain. I have a bunch of journal cards that have happy and all these like happy is, happiness captured. This one has a bunch of like words on it. It says, in the moment, hello perfection, daily routine. It says this is my happy. And then this one says happy thoughts. And then this one is you are my happy. And then you make me happy. And then this one's got like the dictionary. So I don't know. I'm going to see if it's going to work. I'm not sure if I might need to pull some more stickers to kind of fill up some of the area, but I'm definitely going to be using this. And then, so let's go ahead and go right to my August week. Alright, so I just took some of the paper from the Mambi kit and some journal cards, and I'm going to go ahead and start cutting up the paper. As you may notice, my happy planner is changed, so it took me a minute to kind of conform to the new planner. I've got the black lines down the middle now. Before I just had a thin line and not anything, not those lines going down the rows. So anyway, I decided I was going to cut the paper so that they could cover the black lines, and then probably use, and then I thought, well, I could just use washi to cover the rest of the lines that weren't covered with paper. So that's kind of how I'm going to figure it all out. All right, so as you can see, I'm cutting the paper. I went ahead and I wanted to get that flower cut there, so I just cut all the paper, and then I'm going to get this all laid out. And it took me forever to figure this out because it was just kind of a weird color combination. But they all worked really well together. It's kind of a weird color combination. So I just kind of fiddle with it, and then I went ahead and grabbed some of my journal cards, and I'm going to cut them up too to kind of fit in the boxes. So I'm going to put that one in the middle there. So I just decided I was going to cut the box to fit in between the two weekend days. So I just measured it up there and cut that. It doesn't quite cover the whole two boxes, but it was good enough. It just had a little tiny bit of pink showing out both sides. And so that's what that side's going to look like. I think I add one more journal card here in a minute, but for now, that's what that one's going to look like. Then I took that happy together and I just cut that one. It was kind of nice that all of the journal cards had kind of the same color, so they worked really well together. And then that one, I just wanted to take the, I think it says, "You make me happy." So I just am going to put that in one box just down the middle there. So I just took one of the squares that I had already cut and I just used that kind of as a template. And then I got that all cut out and I'm going to put it in the middle there on Monday. And I put that there because I took a vacation day on Monday, so I actually wrote vacation day. I don't show that in the video, but later on I write that down. And then I cut that card up. I wanted to make sure one of the lines in the card says, "This is my happy place," so I wanted to make sure that I included that. So I just, again, used one of the squares for a template and then made sure that that little sentence was there. And so there it is, kind of all cut up. Just fiddling with the boxes here. All right, and then I'm going to take some label paper and cover up the bottom. One of the nice things about this particular, at least this page in the planner, was it doesn't have a big, huge design at the bottom. So I technically probably didn't even need to use all that sticker paper. And then I figured that out and I'm like, oh, I'll just cover up those little hearts. Then I have that Recollections, the washi there. It just says, "Think happy, be happy." And I felt like it matched good enough with the, even though it was adding another color. So I kind of did debate on whether or not to use it, but I think ultimately it turned out really cute. And then I also grabbed some additional washi that came from the same washi pack as the Be Happy. So it was pretty much the same colors. And I really like this washi. I think it's really cool how it's got kind of that ombre effect right down the middle. So I kind of used it in a lot of different ways on this spread. So the first thing I did was just, again, cover up the little black spots that were left. And it was nice because it had like that darker pattern, so I was able to use it to cover up the black lines. And then I thought I'm going to go ahead and just, since it was a lot going on, I felt like it needed some division between the dates. So I'm going to do the thing where I cut little strips and then put it down the middle of each of the rows, or columns, I should say. And so I just do that here, and it's kind of a hard process. It's kind of time consuming, so I don't do it very often, but sometimes I feel like the page is really calling for it and it really needs it. So okay, and then I added some more there at the bottom, and then I'm just going to keep cutting this and to strips and putting it on the columns. And then I also do the other side, but I cut that out of the video. So you'll see here in a second, I'm almost done. Just got one more little strip to do, and then can't remember what I go on to the next thing. We will find out here in a second once I get that down. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and work on my journal card. I really wanted to use that happy sticker that came from the Mambi kit that I showed at the beginning, and I wanted to use those doilies as well. So, and I thought that I really liked that journal card because not only did it match the brown, but it kind of looks like lattice. I felt like it looks like a garden lattice. So I thought that was kind of a cool thing. And all right, so it took me a long time to do this journal card. Oftentimes me and my sister, we do Google Hangouts on our tablets. While she's a scrapbooker, she does Project Life. And so a lot of times we do this, like I do my planner and she does her Project Life. And so I was chit-chatting with her a lot and talking to her about my camp that I had over the weekend. So it took me a minute to kind of just figure out what I wanted to do. So I'm doing a lot of cuts here because I had a lot of stuff kind of everywhere, and just pulled a lot of different things because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do and what I wanted to use. But I definitely knew that I wanted to use those little um, they're basically plastic doilies. So I just put that under some of that blue paper to kind of pop them out of there. And then I have that little bee right there. I'm going to put that so it says be happy. And then I'm actually going to take that flower off of that mason jar. It's a 3D sticker and it's kind of a cardboard sticker. So I wanted to use that. So I just took it off of the mason jar. And then you can see here I'm just fiddling, trying to figure out what I want to do. I end up only using one of those hearts and not the arrow here in a second. I'll show you. And then I took that other flower and I'm going to use that one too somewhere. But as you can see, I'm trying to figure out how to use this and how to do it. And then I ultimately just decide that I'm going to kind of simplify it a little bit more. So I took some of that washi and I just put that at the top and then put it at the bottom. And then I'm going to put that flower over there on the side and that little heart. And then I went ahead and trimmed up the washi, and I punched a hole in the big, that little half size doily there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a brad to adhere that on there, because I didn't want it to show the glue. I'm sorry if you can hear my son in the background. He's playing a video game right now, some friends online. Anyway, so I just used a brad to kind of adhere that on there. I am going to put a little bit of glue where the sticker is going to cover it, but I didn't want to glue the whole thing. Okay, and then I just glued the bottom on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my sticker on there. And I think this turned out really cute. And then I just stuck some glue. I just took some glue stick glue, and as you can see, I put a little bit too much, so I just kind of rubbed it on, and it seems like it's worked just fine, and it seems like it's going to stay. May have to hot glue that eventually, but for now it's working. And then I just stuck that little flower down there and the little heart down there, and then I'm going to stick the other flower. I think I stick that in the top corner. Yeah, right there. And that is my journal card. I think it looks really pretty. I'm just going to grab my paper and I'm going to just stick some washi tape at the top there to cover up that October. And then it's sticker time! Now I'm going to work on my paper clip. So I had that heart paper clip. It came from the Target Dollar Spot. And I put some of that ribbon on it and then just kind of tied it into a knot. And I'm going to stick some glue there on the back just to kind of keep it from moving around. And then I had that little flower there. My sister actually got that for me for my birthday. I'm pretty sure she picked it up at Michael's in the $1.50 spot. It's just like a little crochet flower. So I just glued that onto the ribbon just to kind of secure it there. And then I'm also going to glue it onto the back of the paper clip as well. And just right there on the edge. And then that happy there that's sitting there, little wood veneer, it came with the bee that was on the journal card. It said be happy, and that was also one of the things from the $1.50 spot in Michael's. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue that to the front of that. And I just keep checking here to make sure that it's going to actually work as a paper clip still. I didn't want to put it too far down. And then I'm just going to stick some glue on there. And then I'm going to glue that straight to the flower. And that's pretty much my paper clip. I think I put a little bit more glue on the back of that just to secure it a little bit better, but I think that turned out super cute. So I'm really happy with it. And I'll show you a close-up here as soon as I stick a little more glue there on the back. And I'm going to stick it on the paper, and then I'm going to show you a close-up. So that's what it looks like. Alright, well that's pretty much what I have for you today for my planner with me. I'm sorry this is so late. I just had a busy weekend and everything with the camp that I went to, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love this spread. I think it's really cute and makes me happy. So I'll have pictures at the end. Bye guys.